I started investing in dividend stocks by accident in 2015 when I bought shares in companies like Vodafone, Rio Tinto, ConocoPhillips, and Insul Train Equity Global Fund. Shares recommended by the Motley Fool. That was through my broker, Hargreaves Lansdown, at the time. I didn't know about dividends back then, but I kept seeing small amounts of money appearing in my account. And I just kept reinvesting them back into stocks. Thank you very much. Before I knew about dividends, I sold out of Vodafone because the shares went down, the stock price went down, and also ConocoPhillips because I just didn't know what the company was about. That one I wish I kept because over time the stock price has gone up and they pay actually a pretty decent dividend yield of 3.39%. I now own a combination of 23 individual stocks and ETFs or UCITS, which all pay me a dividend. When I receive the payments, I reinvest back into the stocks so that I'll get a bigger payment next time round. Companies pay me to buy more of their stocks. Now for the payments I received in May. On the 2nd of May, I received £10.28 from British American Tobacco. The yield has grown steadily over time, and I'll keep getting a payment annually as long as they keep paying out dividends. The stock has gone down nearly 9% since I bought it, but it pays me a very decent yield of 9.66%. On the 7th of May, I received a further payment from British American Tobacco of £1.62 from their US division. I mistakenly bought them on the New York Stock Exchange initially. That just means I have to pay a higher tax rate on any capital gains, and the dividends will be subject to the conversion rate because they're paid in dollars. I also received 94 pence from a company called ASML, and they pay 0.68% dividend yield. On the 15th of May, I received £1.92 from Realty Income, a monthly paying real estate investment trust, or REIT as they're more commonly known. They pay a decent yield of 5.94%. I also received £5.14 from AbbeyV, who pay a decent yield of 3.85%. My phone pinged twice that day. Keep watching to the end, and I'll also reveal the stocks that I've bought this month. Next day, on the 16th of May, I received 20p from Apple. I don't own Apple for the yield, but every little helps. There was a bit of a gap until my phone pinged twice again on the 31st of May, and I received £2.56 from Starbucks. I'm sure you've all heard of Starbucks. Well, they pay me some of your bucks if you're a regular customer. And to finish May out, I received a payment of £6.46 from Greencoat UK Wind. Greencoat is a renewable infrastructure fund and they invest in UK wind farms. They pay a pretty decent yield of 7.35%. So my total dividend haul for the month of May was £29.12. Compare that to last year's May payment of £2.65. I think that's a pretty good return. If I wanted, I could use that to pay my mobile phone bill, which is just £14 a month, and I'd still have change left over to buy a meal from Nando's. The drink could come out of my 62 pence a day that I'm receiving from my 5.2% interest on my cash ISA in Trading 212. So far this year, I've made £132.45 in dividends, and we're not even halfway through the year. Now I'll share what stocks and funds I bought in the month of May and what I reinvested my £55 dividend payment, April dividend payment in. So I bought £150 worth of a FTSE 100 fund, which pays a dividend yield of 4.58%. It's an investment fund which tracks the performance of an index composed of the top 100 companies in the UK in the London stock market, like Shell, BP, AstraZeneca, HBC, and more. I bought £155 worth of shares in the Vanguard FTSE All World High Dividend Yield Fund. I bought £125 worth of National Grid, an energy company in the UK that supplies gas and electricity. And because of a special issue, National Grid were offering an extra 7 stocks at a discounted price for every 24 stocks that you already own. So I bought another 7 for £64.50. And in the next video, I'm going to talk about why I now prefer dividend stocks versus growth stocks. See you then.